Is God in control? Oh, we hear a lot of songs about that God's in control. You know, and can I tell you a secret? God is in control of very little. God is in control of His throne. God is in control of when Jesus comes for the church. But whether or not you speed when you go down the highway today, God's not in control of that. You are. God's not in control of what you eat for lunch today. You are. God's not in control of whether or not you are angry with someone. You are. Let me explain something to you. Words have meaning. God is in charge of every Christian life. In fact, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and the world and all they that dwell therein. We all belong to God. Even the unbeliever belongs to Him. God is in charge. But that doesn't mean we're all walking in obedience to God because we're in control. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians that the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. So who's in control of the prophet? God or the prophet? Well, according to the Bible, the prophet is. When you pray, who's in control of your prayer time? You are. And if somebody tells you that God made them do it, they don't know God. They know their religion, but they don't know God. We do what we do to please God in order to please God by our own choice. God's in charge, but you and I are the ones in control.